Alhamdulillah, that was the sea.
This is what a Taliban takeover looks like. The militant group says this video, posted on Twitter, was filmed by one of its fighters, roaming the corridors of Afghanistan's intelligence and security service in the capital of Kunduz province, wandering into seemingly abandoned offices in what should have been one of the country's most secure buildings, a keeper of its national secrets.
We should see this as serious. The Taliban clearly don't think that they need to stop fighting yet, and that momentum is with them. On the other hand, it's not catastrophic because we've not yet reached the point where the Taliban have seriously challenged for control of the major urban centres.
Afghan government forces are fighting back, and not just on the ground. With the help of the US, they are carrying out airstrikes. The Afghan government says its operations have killed 579 people who it describes as Taliban terrorists and wounded another 161 in the space of a day across 13 provinces. But the momentum seems to be with the Taliban. This map from independent monitors, the FDD Long War Journal, shows how Taliban control of Afghan districts, marked in red, has spread since the US, UK and NATO started withdrawing their military support in May. Until now, it's largely been rural areas that they've taken. But in the space of 3 days, 5 provincial capitals have fallen to the group which NATO allies, including the UK, spent a decade and a half fighting.
It is no longer clear that the Taliban will pause to talk. Because if they feel they can overrun the Afghan government, they'll just keep pushing.
Do you think the Taliban now are going to overrun the Afghan government?
There's no script to this. I absolutely don't think that it's a foregone conclusion, because in terms of capacity, military capacity and numbers, the Afghan government is definitely strong enough to hold on those areas that are vital to it, the principal urban areas in particular. The problem is the will of the Afghan government and those soldiers. If they falter, if they think the game is up, if they see the entire international community moving away, it's not that they couldn't hold on well enough. It's just that they become so brittle that their will cracks and they leave. That would be the tragedy in my view.
The Afghan government says its airstrikes have targeted Taliban fighters on the outskirts of Lashkar Gah, capital of Helmand, the heart of British operations in Afghanistan for nearly a decade. Afghan forces are also said to be fighting to retake the capital of Kunduz, but they are on the back foot there. The Taliban says, as well as the intelligence headquarters, it took the city's police HQ and with it a cache of weapons. In Saripol, the militants say this video shows they have restored normality to the city. You can see an Afghan police vehicle driving through, though it's not clear who is on board. Once again, Afghanistan looks to be pretty much entirely in the grip of a battle for its future. It's a battle that's never really stopped since the Taliban was ousted from the national capital, Kabul, 20 years ago. It's also a battle that is still far from over, but the need for the Afghan government to regain momentum has never been greater. James Hirst, Forces News.